Kurtis Ewanchuk calls himself an applied regenerative hydrologist. He spent a year studying the effects of precipitation, wind, and weather on the land before building his house and designing permaculture improvements on the land. Kurtis, can you tell me a bit about the swales that you designed here?
Absolutely. We have 4 swales totaling 1,000 feet that were hand dug over the last 5 years during our swale digging parties that we have every year. And so the objective of the swales on the south side here is to slow down, spread out, and sink water. It being south-facing and this being a relatively dry mesoclimate, we get about 20% less precipitation than the city of Edmonton.
Okay.
Every little bit of water that we can get into the soil is free storage, and then obviously we utilize that water for growing edible trees and shrubs.
So this past season, we planted over 250 trees along this contour here. And over the long term, that's going to create a really nice heat sink, both for the Greywater Gully and the hugelkultur area where on the other side is the production zone for all of our vegetables.
Biodiversity is king, and the more water that we have to work with in a semi-arid climate like this, the more we're able to push the edge of productivity.
Wow. And are there any other improvements that you've made on the land?
So in terms of designing the land base itself, water is really the first consideration that's given. Just watching the patterns of the landscape, watching the soil profiles, how the water was flowing on the site. When you have a good understanding of water, then you can start to build in access for humans and elements in the landscape, and then ultimately build structures in a way that are going to exponentialize the benefit of all of the earthworks and stuff that you do. So everything from the choosing to go with a metal roof. Just on the house alone, there's over 7,000 liters of rainwater storage that can be utilized. Wow. We're able to increase productivity.
Great.
Yeah. As part of the introduction to permaculture workshop, we're teaching people about how ecological succession works within forest ecosystems.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Can I help?
Absolutely.
I'm helping.
That's all this pile.
Oh my God. Do I just cut one way? Oh my God, I know nothing. Oh my God. I'm terrible at this. Can we go? Aha! Yay! I've come back to Kurtis Ewanchuk's Aspen Center for Integrated Living to find out how permaculture can reshape attitudes.
The only attitude that we can have is one of positivistic engagement, being excited about the challenges that we're faced with and being able to meet the challenges with that ethic of the problem being the opportunity.
Yeah. What do you take from working the land? Why is that an important thing for you?
Getting one's hands in the dirt allows for a degree of empowerment that is unavailable in almost any other regard.
Yeah.
Being able to plant trees, being able to build shelters, being able to grow one's own food allows a person to have a tremendous amount of freedom and a tremendous amount of respect. And you gain confidence in the idea that humans can be a positive, repairing force on the planet.
If I'm living in the city and I'm not ready to move out here and start homesteading, what can I do to make a difference?
Just being able to catch your rainwater, store it, slow it down, sink it. You can tear up your lawn and plant a food forest, get involved with community leagues, start planting a lot of edibles in public parks. That's all going to build resilience.
You can follow me online at sustainablemeyag.ca, on Twitter at sustainableme, or on Instagram at sustainable.me. See you there! And if you liked this video, please check out our other videos on YouTube.